Good morning, everyone. Today we're going to compare two crypto exchanges side by side. Our favorite, Bitunix, compared to the up-and-comer Toobit. Both of them, and let's go to the home page. Now, Bitunix has been around for about 4 years. Instant withdrawals, great exchange. But it's good to have variety. Okay, now, KYC is available but not enforced on both Toobit and Bitunix. Now, Bitunix I've been using for years, since they started. And Toobit is an up-and-comer. Okay, they were trying to get me to use their exchange for so long, and they made so many fixes. I even asked them to make an audible tone when the order fires off. So if you're in the other room and an order fires off, you know to go check your computer. The audible tones are critical. Both of them require no KYC. They're easy to use and have instant withdrawals. But I did something different. I took both of them and I sent $4,000 or $5,000 to each one of them. Okay, you could see right away Toobit has less people on it. It has faster servers. I have a lot of windows open. So let's look at the stats. Okay, you could see I've done a lot of trades here on Bitunix. Today is, well, it's Sunday, and it's going to be wild. So I entered both of them at the same time. I added the trade and then the pencil for protection. Those who trade with me know exactly what I'm talking about. Now, over here it shows an 8% ROI. Both trades were entered within seconds of each other at market at 78x. We are looking at Bitunix. I know it's hard to see on your phone. It's up 9%. Now we are looking at Toobit. Hold on, let me refresh. In Toobit, I entered the same trade. Hold on. The only thing I don't like about Toobit is this. You see, to see all the information, you have to move everything. We're up 13%, by the way, here. Okay, and let's take a look here. Oh, where's the stupid little thing? We're up 14%. Hold on. 14% right here. 13%. 13% right here. They are tracking the same. Let's look at the price. 88,414. 420, 419, 419, 420. 420, 420. All right? They're running the same. So, now you have choices. Now you have alternatives. Maybe you feel unlucky on one exchange. I'm extremely picky about the exchanges I offer. Okay, so let's go ahead and zoom this thing in so you can see it. Below my video, click show more. First thing you should do is never, ever be trading alone. Do not trade alone. Get into a community. Join my Discord. You'll land in the non-trading lounge. Everyone will say good morning to you. Let me take you through. Now, on all these exchanges, I like to use 78x and I use the pencil. Okay, you really want to get in a good profit range. 25% is not enough ROI. Okay, and we have a floating wallet here that should float with my balance. This is Bitunix. Let's go over to Toobit. They look exactly the same. We're up 4% again. Okay, and if we go over the wallet, we should have, oh, they have a new listing. They have a lot of new listings here. Grab $60,000 USDT this weekend. Predict, win, and share 200. They got a lot going on at Toobit. Okay, they just started this whole soccer thing. Okay, it's really, they're making a big deal. So, if you want to join Toobit, below my video, you'll see Bitunix. You'll see Margex. That's been around for about 7 years now. I've been doing this almost 10 years. And Toobit is right here. Bybit, it's not my favorite. It's old. It's an option. And Bybit is absolutely strict. No U.S. people. You must KYC. They will ban you. They just, whatever. Okay, I have that there for my international friends. But honestly, I'm going to remove that. I'll remove that later on. So remember, Bitunix and Toobit is a good second choice. I was looking at this exchange, Toobit, for months. When they first came to me, it was terrible. It was a disaster. So let's walk through it. When you make your deposit in USDT. But when you go to your wallet, in this one, when you deposit when you deposit USDT, you must transfer it. This is on Toobit. It winds up in your spot wallet. You must transfer from spot to USDT futures. All of it, you hit max. And then when you're ready to withdraw all your winnings and your trades are closed, you reverse this and you do USDTM to spot and do maximum, and then you get instant withdrawal. Okay, up here it's going to show you. You can see I just transferred this morning. Okay, I haven't traded on here in a while. Okay, since when was the last time I was here? Looks like December. Okay, so here is what I just put in this morning. And if we come over, so let's go back to futures. Now let me walk you through. Buy crypto. If you KYC, I believe you can buy crypto here. Okay, the same thing with Bitunix. Oh, I got confused. Hold on. I'm on the wrong one. Okay, with Bitunix, if you KYC, you can do fiat deposit. Okay, you can do buy, one-click buy of crypto. Okay. Now, back here, let's go back to the trades. They look like this is at 74x. Okay, I'm sorry, 78x isolated. Now the pencil, you all want to know, where do you see the pencil? Where do you see your liquidation? Because when we look at tuna, everything's here, clear as day. I wish they would lay it out in Toobit the same way. ROI 5.79, ROI 5.97. They are running identical. The reason why I had a problem with this exchange when they first started, it felt like I had to do 150x to feel like I was doing the speed of 78x on Bitunix. Bitunix is my favorite. We all remember it with the dancing boob and the volume. Once you see it, you cannot unsee it. It's like being at a crypto strip club. Look, the nipple and everything. And tuna, well, I confused them now. This is Toobit. There's no nipples, there's no titties, nothing. There's numbers here. Now, let's walk through Toobit. To sign up, email address and a password. That's it. Now, they always have new things coming up because, again, they're trying to win people over. There's bonus funds here. I don't even know what they are. Okay, I have some bonus money somewhere. So, here, I'm up 4.53. And here, wait, 1.97, oh, I'm sorry, 4.36 to 4.53. Same thing. Now, you need to move this over on Toobit, right? And if you, not the, this is the margin right here. That's what you want to add to, not this TPSL. We don't use take profit or shit long, okay? So don't do auto add. I don't know what that is. Do the plus sign. And again, if you put 500 in the trade and you're at high leverage, add 500 to your shield and hit confirm. What does this do? Look, I only have like $50 in this trade. If I added, look at my liquidation, 90,552. If I add $50, it goes to 91,658. Okay? The same technique for protection works right here on Bitunix with the pencil. My liquidation is 91.7. I compared everything side by side. Look, it would go to 91,974. Okay, and here, if I add $50, 91,685. Hold on, let me see. They might be slightly different. 91,974. Are they the same leverage? 78. Hold on. And do I see 70? What do I see? 70 up here, 78. Okay, so they vary a little bit. All right, now I hate this moving thing on the bottom. Look, why do I have to click this button? I already wrote to Toobit and I said, make it like this. I want to see everything. I don't want to press buttons. Take a page out of Amazon's playbook. So I encourage you to have redundancy. Open an account with Toobit. Try it out. Okay, it's the same thing. They've been around for a long time. Okay, and when I say a long time, they've been pestering me for over a year. First, they didn't have the hike and a she candles that we use. Okay, hold on. right here, hike and a sheet. Now they got them. Over here, you're going to set up your time zones. Edit, just like this again is on Toobit. You want to have the 6 hour. You want to have the 1 hour. Hold on, I don't need 15 minutes. I want the 6 hour. Where's the one? There's the 1 hour. Okay, 3 minute and 1 minute. Save. Okay, now look, I got a 6 hour chart. Oh, there's a little pump incoming. 6 hour chart is red. You don't even need, now we're going indecisive on the 1 hour. Now remember, look, it's the same as here. Look, indecisive on the 1 hour. They were pumping for a little while. Look at that. Green was coming. So, you know, I'll tell you something. Let's get rid of this buy crypto. Okay, let's get rid of that. This was before I divided it up between both of them to do my testing. So now we're moving into AM pump time. It's Sunday morning. Okay, you can see the fluctuation in the 1 hour candle. So let's see how they track going down. Down 4% on our favorite Toobit, and down 4% on, let me see, 4.69, 4.85. They're almost running identical. Okay, 616 is the price, 616 is the price. So this is an alternative. Okay, I do not trade on cross leverage anymore, ever. Isolated is how I trade. Hold it. Margin mode applied to all future and trading pairs. Yes. Okay, confirm. All will be isolated. Here's where I put my leverage. Now, I taught you all that I've moved up. That 37x leverage stuff is nonsense. It takes too long. At least 78x. Confirm. And then once you put your trade in, you're going to stack your trade. What does that mean? That means that, let's say I decide I want to add $50 to this trade, right? $50, open short at market, instant buy. You see that sound? They added that for me. Stacking means now I must go to the pencil, okay, and add 50. Nope, that's the wrong one. This one, not auto add, the plus button, just like Bitunix, and add $50 here to bring up my protection. Every time we add to a trade, we add to the protection. Now this little arrow, you're going to have to move it back and forth to see. Okay, and I'm probably shorting at the worst time, but this is dust money, like $50 or $100 in each one. So here we are. Okay, now let's check. We're probably going to go over 89,000 in the morning FOMO. So our liquidation is now 90,700. This is a small trade, so by adding a small amount, it gives me even more protection. Let's say I wanted to, look, that brings me to almost 92,000, just $50. Look, 91,974. Now we go back to Toobit. Remember, Toobit is the one with the mountain climber, the struggler, the up-and-comer. I always like to have options. You never know in this environment when an exchange is going to change the rules or close down and tell you, hey, you got 30 days to withdraw your money. I only deal with exchanges. Let's say, again, I want to add $50. So short. Again, my new technique is every time I add to a trade, I add to the pencil. So to find the pencil on the up-and-comer, Toobit, you go here and look, margin. Look for that word, okay? Not TPSL, nothing else. I don't know what auto add is. Maybe somebody can email customer service. They have a great live chat and ask them for me. So $50 there. Okay, hold on. Do I have a bigger? I might have a bigger trade in one than the other. Let me see. What if I put 100 here? Let me see. Add margin. Okay, so it does move. All right, so if I put $100 here, I get to 90,933. Now, let's go back here. We're in profit. We're moving. See, this is why you need high leverage, okay? You need 78x. Otherwise, it's like watching paint dry. But the higher your leverage, the closer you are to liquidation. The way we get around that is using what Bitunix made famous, the pencil. Okay, right here. So this trade, liquidation is 91,000. Okay, again, if I wanted to, I can add to my trade size. With isolated, you can do so many things. Oh, not 500. $50. Now, again, this is my stacking protection method. Okay, if I add to the trade, I add to the protection. Now I'm at 91,326 liquidation. Okay, let's go back to Toobit. Everything looks the same. We're up about 5%. Now let's go ahead and add $50 to the trade. So short. Okay, and now we're going to go here. Your liquidation is 90,549. Let's add $50. Wait. No, your liquidation was 90,549. Here, this adds $300 more to our liquidation. I might have a bigger, I didn't keep track. If I put $100 more, I'm good till 91,116. Come back here. So, let me walk you through the features on both. Okay, I would suggest having an account with both. And where's my liquidation here? 91.3. That's good. At this point, I would suggest having an account with both of them. And by the way, write down these two tickers. I did a video yesterday that silver and gold, they are on a massive bull run. Again, your links are here. Get in my Discord so you're not alone today. Okay, if you want to book my trading, personal training, you can. I don't care. Here's Bitunix and Toobit. I'm going to put Bitunix and Toobit together to make it easier for you. So below my video, this is what you're going to see. Oracle Crypto Trading Discord. How to be trained by me. You should read that. It comes with a lifetime package. Bitunix and Toobit. I moved the other stuff further down. Okay, Margex is an old classic. Fibit is an old classic. Bybit, you know what? Bye. I don't need you. Okay? Everything is international. They don't want U.S. people. We don't want them. Screw them. Right? What do you think? I think so. We're going to go check on those trades. Now, Saturday and Sunday mornings, people wake up around 10 a.m. Yeah, that's when the action starts. All right, so everything's here. This looks great. Got the disclaimers. Always follow the laws and regulations in your... Now, I have a shorting fetish, so I always look to short and protect it. And I don't care if we run up $2,000 or not. Okay, right now, there's really no direction. They're trying to long, but it's early. The pumps start at 10 a.m. We dumped in the overnight. You could see there. We call that the witching hour. But I'll tell you, when I look at Toobit, right, and I look at their chart, you know, we always look at the 3-minute. But when we look at the 6-hour, and again, you have an auto button here to adjust. Look at that. It looks exactly like BitMEX without all the chart setup and everything. Look, there's your indecisive right there. Look, same thing. Imagine. See, it was always a little more complex here, right? When you looked at these, it's kind of the same, but this is super simple. This alone might be able, and I bet you we're going to go to 89, might be able to replace. Look, you can look at your 6-hour. You can look at your 1 hour. You see Green Army's trying to make a comeback. And then you can watch on your 3-minute. Wow, this is awesome. This could give us one exchange to use. Okay, or instead of having this, nobody even uses this. I just use this for time frames. We're definitely going to go to the whole number of 89,000. Both of these are small. I'm going to leave them alone. This one is good until 91,116, and again, I could add the pencil. I really wanted to teach you these exchanges this morning. I believe in redundancy. If Bitunix sent us a letter tomorrow, what are you going to do? You're going to go back to Margex? That's like the 1980s. Or Fibit? They're still good, but they don't have this new technology. These two exchanges are identical. Have an account on both. I've linked them below the video. I'm cleaning up the links so it's easier for you to read. You can see that I trade like a lunatic. In and out. 69, get off my face, Stacy. So let's come down here. Small amounts of money just to play with. We are down 9%. Not a big deal. Look, $9. Showing you for the average guy, right? And then here, we are down 7%. Okay, is that correct? Yeah, 8% or $17. That's it. I have more money in here because look, this one is down 10% and it's only $10. 11%, $10. This one is 9%, $17. So yeah, I did put more money in here, and that explains why when I added to the pencil, it costed more to protect the trade. So once again, if I wanted to, I could wait until 90,000. The possibilities on limit or isolated are limitless. So once again, let's walk through. All right, both exchange. Oh, let me give you the gold tip. All right, I talked about this in my video yesterday. Hold on, I'm up. Look, how to leverage trade gold and silver. Normally, we don't care about gold and silver, but silver's been, now this trade's during the week, okay? Silver it didn't move for like 30 years. All of a sudden, it went from like $40 to $100. The psychological vantage point, okay? I've been on this since December. It's been unbelievable. I've made so much money with this. But you can do it on Bitunix. I'm going to give you the two symbols. You can do them low leverage, gold as well. Let me pull up the two symbols here. Let's go here. Let's go to my favorites. Write down these symbols. I don't know if they're on. I don't know if you can find them on Toobit, but on Bitunix, here is your silver. XAGU. XAGU, USDT. And gold, XAUT. XAUT, XAG. Yeah, so here, XAUT and USDT is what it trades against, and XAG against USDT. So this is silver and gold that you can leverage. Now, I'm going to tell you this for security reasons. I always use a VPN. I never turn on my computer when I'm dealing with crypto or anything, or any of these exchanges without a VPN for security. Use any one you want. I don't link one, okay? And I set it to one country. Don't be Mr. International, where in the world is Waldo, changing your VPN address or country all the time. Your banks and everything will freak out. Okay, like you're some kind of Dread Pirate Roberts or whatever his name was back in the day. So you could see silver is on the move. It'll start again tomorrow. Okay, and gold. So write these down. XAG. Okay, I got it on my favorites. To add it to your favorite, just add a star. XAG and XAU is gold. XAU is gold. XAG is silver. They are on a massive bull run. Gold hasn't moved in 20 years, and all of a sudden it doubled to $5,000. People are seeing this right here. Silver is the ghetto gold. Dumb people are just starting to notice because it went to 100. It made media history. This was like when Bitcoin first hit $100,000. You can trade them on Bitunix. Let's see if XAG is on Toobit. So let's go ahead and go here. Let's put XAG. Oh, they got it. They got silver. Put a star next to it. And let's do the gold. Gold, XAU. Let's go over to Toobit. Let's go here and put, that looks like VAG. XAG, if you look quick. Wait. Hold on. Threw me off with the vagina this early in the morning. Anyway, XAU. So we're going to go here. This way you choose all your altcoins, your meme coins, your FX, your new stuff, your RWA, okay? Retards with attitudes. But you're going to go here. And again, if you want to look for gold, XAU. Let's see if they got it. Drop down. XAU on Toobit. I don't see it. Let me see. XAU is the gold. We found the silver. XAG. Let's double check. XAG. Okay, there's the silver. XAU. Is that right? XAU? XAU. Oh, so on Toobit they have silver, which is the one that's really running anyway. Okay? But they don't have gold. Now, silver and gold, you want a low leverage, long, okay, maybe like, I don't know, 10x or something. And that's a side piece. That's something Monday through Friday. Nobody's talking about it. So when we go across on Toobit, starting here, you can buy crypto, okay, whatever. Markets, opportunities. I don't really look at this, but we should. Today's got a little fear, sad face, all kinds of stuff down here, okay? Let's go. Now, futures, you don't care about any of this. Bots, demo trading, nothing. The first one, USDTM perpetual. That's the one we're on, okay? Now, trades sometimes need to bake. Don't expect an instant win. I expect us to go to 91. I expect this trades to be down, but they're small amounts of money. All right, I really wanted to teach you the backup exchange. Let's go across the top. They love doing this thing on this exchange with this stupid slider button, okay, to see everything. An extra click. All right, so trade, spot, convert. This is good, okay? This is just like Bitunix, allows you to convert. Let's say when you leave, let's say you want BTC instead of USDT or anything else. You can convert for anything, okay? They say that Solana is going to take the place of Ethereum as part of the new superhighway for tokenized equities. Okay, we shall see. So we're on a 3-minute here. We're at 6:45. We're in the middle range. We pump it around 10 a.m. The links are below the video for everything. I really think, even if you're not sure, go ahead, click the link for Toobit, open an account. Okay, and also, see if you like using this chart that you don't have to look. When that happens, you see the big crazy lines that you can't read, craziness, hit auto. Always fixes it on every exchange. Maybe you don't even need to deal with this anymore. What if you wanted to trade here? Let's say you love Bitunix, right? And you wanted to trade here. Let's go to BTC. You wanted to trade here, okay? Remember, green means long, red means short. Easy as that. I never change these. I always leave this to open. I don't know why. All the exchanges, they all work the same. I leave it to open, and red button is short. Okay? So, let's see what else we got up here. Rewards hub. Level up your trading. You get some kind of rewards, daily tasks and stuff. They all do this. And they give you some free money in, blah, blah, blah. Okay, that's cool. What else you got up here? More? Academy, support center. Look, if you really got a lot of free time, you could just do all of this. Okay, earn, they got a whole earn thing. Okay, could read all about that, about Toobit. And again, Bitunix has the same thing. Okay, promotions, token splash, campaign center. Okay, convert right here, convert your crypto. And remember, when you want to withdraw, you need to go to your wallet, okay? Hold on. You need to go to your wallet, and you need to transfer out of the trading arena and into spot. But how do you do that? It only transfers from spot to futures with this reversal button, the innie, the outie, okay? So now you can transfer all of it to spot and withdraw whatever's not in a trade. Both of them are like that. You go to Toobit, it's the same thing. Okay, Toobit will be the same thing. So I'm always looking for new exchanges. I turned down so many that absolutely suck. Some of them have taken my money and disappeared. Some of them were just straight up unfair. There are so many horror stories, and that's why I am so limited into what I offer. And so today I will continue the testing, but I'd like to introduce all of you to Toobit. I think it is a good alternative to work with, okay, and to try. You may feel even more lucky. You may like it better. And let's go back here to futures on Toobit again, and we can, hold on. Let me see. That's the 6-hour chart. Here's the 1 hour. We have an indecisive candle. I tell you, even if you had the two of them lined up, let's say you're trading here on your 3-minute. Let's say you chose to trade on Bitunix, but you don't like all the hassle of having to set up this And then every time you open your browser again, you got to fix everything, right? Watch, you'll see. Look, I have to correct everything now, and I don't even log into this exchange. To make it look like you've seen, I have to go light mode, okay, light classic. Such a pain. And I have to go here, all right, every day when I log in, I have to do this. And then this, I can't read this, so I got to go to settings. Okay, every single time. That's why I hate to close my browser. I got to do that. I have to do this because this chart I use for my timing, okay? And it's important to me. So if I come down here, I go to settings again, now I go to the grid, I get rid of the white lines. You going to remember all this? Probably not, okay? Probably not. They're trying to wake up the Green Army this morning. Anyway, so if we look here, I never really liked Bitunix. I love trading on there. It's my favorite exchange. But I never really liked using it for the time frames. But when I look at this, okay, to use for the time frames, it's real. And this is how you separate. You left click and grab. This is really nice. I might run this instead of Bitunix. Have Toobit here for my, instead of this. Have Bitunix here to do my time frames. I get them all confused. Toobit here to do my time frames and trade on Bitunix or vice versa. The links are below. I've talked about this for 31 minutes. I tried to make it clear for everyone. I hope you found this helpful. This was the 2Exchange Showdown. I taught you a lot here. I try to make my videos so that you can listen as well as watch. This way you pick up things in your subconscious while you're going about your day and you become a better trader. I never watch people's YouTube videos. I listen as I go about what I'm doing. So I try to speak in that way to make it more useful to you. I'm sure we're going to 89,000. I might even close these little baby shorts for look $22. Who cares? But I wanted to show you this. If you found it helpful, please tell me below in the comments. I look forward to hearing from you and seeing you inside my Discord because all of the links are below and I've just updated everything to make it even easier for you. Have a great day.